Welcome back to this Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time we talked with Visas and got lots and lots of light side points, and now we are super light side! Let's do something about that. We've got a lot of time left and a lot of light side points yet to gain, so we're gonna have to use that resource.
You have befriended the Seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. This one you have saved has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
Okay, and we can point out ties to her master are something that are useful to us because we can follow them.
Then you are learning.
And Atton mentioned earlier that her planet was wiped out.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Well, and again, this is another air awareness option that someone wanted to blind Force sensitives.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
And another awareness option that whoever did it wants to be able to move and strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger, and there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the Seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Okay. And we gain influence with Kreia. I mentioned before that we were probably not going to end this episode still at full light side points, and as I mentioned a couple episodes ago, talking to Kreia and gaining influence often ends up with dark side.
Have you come with...
And we've got some questions, and we can ask about the eyesight thing.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
And you can invoke random skills here, and your computer use realize that there's a problem with the droid.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Blatant repair option here. Gotta fix that later.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
You can say that you heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
Okay, and we can ask if we were always able.
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
Okay. And that gives you permanent skill bonus, more force points, influence with Kreia, and some XP. But we still haven't gotten our dark side points yet.
Yes. Have you come up?
And we can ask him about the Visas Master.
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
Okay. And we can say he's not her slave any longer.
Entertain what illusions you will. I am too tired to argue them with you.
Okay, and we can ask about whether he's really a man.
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
Okay, and this is the dark side option. It's, if that's what must be done for victory, then I will do so.
Then you have a chance. Without her death, I do not know if he can be stopped.
Okay, the light side option there will lose you influence with Kreia, and as you can see, even just one dark side action dropped our light side, lightometer by quite a lot. One more conversation with Kreia, no more dark side points.
Yes.
And we can ask her to teach us, and you taught of sight. Is there anything else you could teach?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
Okay.
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
And I love this sort of the blatant, hey, Palpatine did this, you should too.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Now I'm going to choose treat injury because I want to put some points into it eventually anyways.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Okay. Yeah.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
Okay. And more or less she's telling us to spend some skill points on treat injury. Okay. Hey, at least it didn't get us any dark side points, and we were going to do it anyways. There are a couple other dialogue options there, which more or less Kreia says, come back when you've gained a couple levels. But, we'll have to go out and see the world first. And if I can remember how to get out of here. Beater never has anything interesting to say. He has some conversations outside that are sometimes more interesting, but talking to him on the Ebon Hawk doesn't really usually lead you to anything useful. Next time, we'll actually get to do something on the surface of Nar Shaddaa. See you then.